I try to utilize my passive as much as I can to this first clear. Yeah. That seems pretty ideal. Hey, Sophie. How's it going? Sophie, did you check out that song I sent you? By the way, I heard the song that you sent me. Pretty banger. It was not the vibe I was expecting from the thumbnail, but it was good. It was good. I was quite the enjoyer. Make sure I'm saving as much HP as I can by canceling as many autos. Hit the MS must suck. Well, the thing is that it actually feels really good, funnily enough, Droopy, because the first time I challenged her, I lived in like a really crappy house and like a pretty bad internet. I wasn't even playing Ethernet, I was playing on Wi-Fi. So my average ping was like disgustingly low. It was like oh no, not disgustingly low, disgustingly high. So it was like 80 to 100. I think it usually averaged around 90. So the first time I challenged her, I averaged 90 MS. I remember a lot of my old challenger friends would always joke and say I'd be the rank 1 player if I played on the East Coast. I always found that was pretty funny. But I think they were just being modest. I think he's gonna go for bot scuttle, so I should probably just go for top scuttle. I actually don't know if buying a Ruby Crystal and Longsword is best here, because honestly I don't think it is. Because you really want to rush that Hearthbound Axe. Hearthbound Axe is definitely number 1, and then Sheen is number 2 in terms of like value. I think she started Raptors if you like actually paid attention to what she did this game. Being seen on Vision basically makes that a no-go on the play. Not yet, you just got home from Armageddon. You're now 3+3 old Taman albums richer. Really? Where'd you go? You agree, but probably because of stereotypes you get very annoyed quickly. Yeah. No, I get that. I feel like I used to be like that, but I try not to like... I try to just like rub everything off now. I don't let anything ruin my inner peace, you know? I'm like mind over matter kind of guy, you know? Like I can't control if things are going good or bad in life because it's kind of like RNG, right? But I can control how my brain perceives things. And I can like control like... I can like mitigate the losses, you know? It's kind of funny, I kind of just view like life as one giant game of League. Like when things are negative, I just try to mitigate losses. Just like when you're on a loss streak, you try to like mitigate how much you're losing. You try to just like take things easy. And then when things are good, you know? Okay, that's good. That's like a free flash. Very little, what am I call it? Very little input for maximum reward. I think what I do is I don't use my ward to hop the Krug wall. I ward this, and I just hit this vision plant, because I already know I'm down here, and then I can use this to get over this wall. I can also hover and look for my bot lane here, assuming that Briar's gonna come, which she is. So I think this is looking more than fine here. Big heal coming in there. Awkward. I didn't have the CDs to like jump on her and stay on her there. Oh, nice try. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough for Hearthbound Axe. I knew here any jungle tips for lower elo, if any. I think a lot of the tips that someone like me would give you is to like focus on your pathing. Because pathing is number one. If you learn how to path, you can hit masters easy. But see, if it was that easy, everyone would do it. That's why I think that's the most important thing to focus on. So what I mean by pathing, I mean like knowing where to go to and doing it fast. Like having a fast clear is like laner having good CSing, right? Alright, that's fine. She just pushed me away. He was level 6 to my level 5 anyway, so I wasn't really like keen on taking a big trade there, a big fight. I don't think she would ult top. I have no idea where she ulted actually. That was kind of weird. What's up, Aatrox Abuser? Aatrox Abuser, have you seen people who've been playing Aatrox in jungle? I'm not too well rehearsed on it myself, but I've heard of it. And I personally like Aatrox, but I think I'm not good enough to play him. Even in norms, I struggle to land all my Qs against like Plat, Emerald players. Which I find to be pretty funny. I think I'm down to give grubs here and like play for bot side and like look for bot side objective even. Yeah, you can actually see the Soraka rotating up is kind of like a clear indicator that they're doing grubs, so I would say that there's like 3 top. As helpful, thanks. Hope you win. Yeah, I mean, keep me posted with your progress, you know. Do you have like a specific champ pool you have in mind, Midnight? I think also understanding your champ pool is pretty good. It's usually good to play like champs that are quite similar. So like if you like early game junglers, like your Lee Sins, your Volley Bears, your Xin Zhao's, Jarvan. Or maybe you like the mid game junglers like Kayn, Evelynn, Rengar, Nocturne, stuff like that. I think understanding your champ pool and like kind of like keeping it all together is a very important thing as well. What's up, Ares? Ares, I had a song I wanted to show you, but I'm not sure it's quite your style. It could be your future style, but it's not quite there yet. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, what?
Hog champ, hog champ.
I usually assimilate you as Sophie, where I feel like you two are pretty similar, but she's just a couple years ahead of you in terms of taste. Volibear, Wukong, and Kha'Zix are your 3. Okay, so yeah, those are all pretty similar. So you kind of like the early mid like spikes, because a lot of those junglers will spike really hard at mid, but they also have like a solid early game. Okay, so yeah, I think definitely for you is, I would say the number one thing to improve is objective control, understanding like when to fight, when not to fight. So if you have your ult up, look to fight. If you don't fight. If you have numbers advantage. Honestly, getting comfortable with your limitations as well, like understanding which fights are good, which fights are bad. Do you think Lee is meta? Yeah, definitely, but it's like one of those champs that's meta in high elo and probably won't find as much success in low elos. You know what I mean? Alright, he's dead. I'll get Scuttle. Send the goods. Oh, I'll play it for you in a second. Just let me react jungle, you know. Last time you played him in jungle was like a year ago. I've not seen any Aatrox on the Nile and yourselves do it. Really? This guy named Perry Jungle who's been playing it. But yeah, I know Nile. I played against him. No, I played with him when I was in EU. He's really good. That guy's a really good player. I love Aatrox. I think he's very hard to play for me. One of those champs I'd have to invest a lot of time into learning, and you might hate me for this, and you might actually unfollow me for this as well, Aatrox Abuser, but I've actually been really keen on being a Yone main. So whenever I queue top, I'll play Yone a good amount. That's kind of that's been my jam, you know. I thought it was gonna be Yasuo, but see, I started playing Yone, and then it's like a switch flipped inside my brain. So I could also secure the kill here too. Nice. And I got out. Yeah, pretty hard counter to the Briar here. I just can't really play the game, to be honest. Yeah, but hopefully you don't unfollow me, Aatrox Abuser, for such a confession, but I thought I'd let you know that the time I'm investing in my free time to learn a champion is honestly pretty much fully dedicated to Yone at the moment. I feel like I've already mastered Cassante. See, I feel like I'm definitely losing followers by the second that I'm talking. But yeah, my best top laner is Cassante. Not excluding Kayn top, right? But number 1 is Cassante, and my number 2 that I'm picking up right now to get really good at is Yone. I like the hot men. Hot men with good kits is definitely my my go-to. I mean, it doesn't matter that they're hot. It just usually Riot makes the hot dudes have the most fun kits. I'm not a Kappa Pride, you know. I'm not Gage. But if I was, you know, I think I'd have a pretty good taste, you know. Yone, Kayn. Pretty top tier. Well, yeah, I kind of expected that. Oh, look. Yeah, no, Sophie, someone in chat told me literally like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago about the freaking Halo rework. And I was like so shell-shocked. I was like, what the hell? We already did that. Alright, I'm in. Nice. Made it out. Quite safely, I might add. Why the hell are they remaking Halo again? I'm the type of guy that picks up any fight. Yeah, that's why I love top lane. Because top lane's like such a low impact role that like I don't think it really matters if you die too much, but you could like fully limit test and just be like, oh yeah, fuck it. Alright, send the shit. Siri, what song is this? It's by a band called Chevelle. It's called Send the Pain Below. Chevelle's like one of those like 2000s hard rock bands. Kind of like Breaking Benjamin, all those that were like really popular during that time period. Hilarious. I couldn't get my Q off. Tragedy. Tragedy Magedy. Yeah, I feel like Chevelle was pretty underrated. They had some good songs. And it's gonna be on PS5? Really? Man, that's kind of cursed. Yeah, honestly, it's Sophie. Sorry, I'm still kind of sick. I consider myself to be like a pretty top tier Halo fan, considering I beat all the campaigns. Like, not as big of a fan as you or, you know, some of the super fans, but I've beaten all the campaigns on the hardest difficulty. I've played every single Halo game, including like Halo Wars and shit, right? And I don't think I'm gonna get this, because I mean, I've already played the remastered MCC. I've played like every iteration of Halo, and I beat every iteration. Solo, Legendary, Legendary. The only thing I haven't done right was Lasso, right? But I mean, that I don't think that proves how big of a fan you are. I think that proves how much of a masochist you are, right? It's like saying like you can't enjoy a Souls game unless you do like level 1 only, no loadout, no clothes, hitless, on a dance pad, right? Goodness, my streamer's dying live. Yeah, nah, I got really sick, so I still got the cough, but it's not as painful. Piss slow master player from EU. I don't think you have to call yourself piss slow. Masters is really good. And UNE is like not even a small server either. Like, it's not as good as like EU or whatever, but I mean, I think it's acceptable, right? It's acceptable. Oh man, that's bad. Well, Gwen got soloed by Bard, so that's kind of funny. You'll be the guinea pig for both of us and see if it cooks or not. Perfect. Because, I mean, I think I would say Halo Combat Evolved is like my... Playing back all the Halos, it's probably my least favorite. The hottest take ever is I'll say I actually liked Halo 4 campaign a little bit more. There were some missions that were like horrendous, but I feel like Halo Combat Evolved, aside from like the last few missions, wasn't as like it was nostalgic for sure because it was like the first Halo game I ever played. But I mean, Halo 2 as like an amazing campaign. It was like super difficult in the most bullshit but also fun way possible. And then Halo 3 is awesome, like just like so awesome, so legendary. And then Halo Reach really, you know, Halo Reach, I can't say enough good things about Halo Reach. But I would say Combat Evolved is probably like my least favorite of... I know a lot of people didn't like Halo 4, but I think a lot of Halo 4's problems wasn't the campaign, it was the multiplayer. And even the multiplayer wasn't that horrible. It was better than Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer, because there wasn't any... Nice. Got the sun off on him and the ulti. Never stop hitting the Jack ones and their sniper rifles. Yeah, nah. What about OG Black Ops 1 and 2? The thing is you're comparing them to Modern Warfare, like 2 and 3, even COD 4. And I just don't think I can say that they're better than Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and even COD 4. They're right next to it. They're right next to it. Like Black Ops 1 and 2 were amazing and so fun, and the zombies were so awesome. Like I think zombies is the thing that gives the edge, that makes it a better game. But if we're talking campaign and multiplayer, I think Modern Warfare 2 and 3 had the better. I think COD 4 was really peak multiplayer as well. But like it's so hard to say because I really do love Black Ops 1 and 2 campaign. And the multiplayer had like some pretty high highs, I'd say. It was definitely like enjoyable, but I mean Modern Warfare 2 and 3 I think is like peak FPS, right? Even COD 4, I would say. Alright, nice. Go in and out like that. Sweet. Yeah, I feel bad for any Briar players that are watching. This is pretty, played Metal Gear Solid. I played I played like one of the really old ones on the PS1, I believe. That's about it. Yeah, I definitely saw it at the angle, but I'm harsh as well. I believe I'm gonna get ulted here. Oh wait, over here. I should jump on this. Nice. Zombies Easter eggs with the boys can't be topped. Yeah, Zombies was like, on its own, it was like an amazing game. But to be attached to like BO1 and BO2, pretty peak, but... Jax just screws Briar so hard. I didn't mean to do this to the Briar. Their Rise banned out my Kayn. I find that Kayn versus Briar is a lot more enjoyable for both of us. This is just like a one-sided, like, you can't even play the game. I don't like doing that. I don't like to be the dick that hard counter picks someone. It's strategical, don't get me wrong. It's good to do. It's smart to do. That's why I did it, but I didn't intend to. I'm an OTP. I like to play my champ. I know when people specifically target pick Poppy into me, I'm always like, what a dick, you know? I can't hate him, but I could mutter to myself. I could speak to myself in my own brain and say, oh, shucks. Wow. What a great game for the brand. Hey, what's up, Franco?
Smiley face.
Hey, thanks, Saxtos. Hope you have a good stream, buddy. Franco, thanks for 3 years. Welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you, man. What up, buddy? Your stream streak still bypass link sharing? I have no idea. Game vs. Briar's IMO skill matchup? Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some like workaround to it. I'd still believe it's like Kayn favor just because when you get red, I think you could shit on her pretty bad, but at least she could attack you. This matchup, she can't really do anything into me. And I feel like I'm not a horrible Jax player. Like, I feel like I'm actually pretty good at them. Maybe I'm tooting my own horn here, but sometimes, you know, not terrible to toot your own horn. Do you guys have any Halloween plans? Anything you're gonna dress up as? I plan on going as a condiment. See, I was hoping for mustard, but I said I'd settle for ketchup. Because someone's gonna go out and get a costume for me. I think my brother or someone, I don't know. And I told him, any condiment will do, just... I want to be a big bottle of something. You know. When I'm thinking Halloween, I'm thinking mustard, so... I could go with something really scary and go as like an onion, right? That's pretty spooky. I gotta invest the Zanyas there. We could just back up. Nice. Kinda debated her. Like, yeah, it's so impossible for her to like actually play the game here. Brother wants to be a RuneScape bot. I love onions. I hate onion. Onion is not for me. I'm not the kind of guy to enjoy a nice cold onion on a summer day, you know. Wow, the brand pick is really something here, alright? I didn't realize you guys were so overly passionate about onions. Onion is an S tier veggie? Okay, do you know a band called Picturesque? Wow, what a name drop from you, Soul Daddy. Could I play you my favorite Picturesque song? Now, it's probably gonna make you, like, maybe have a bad taste in your mouth, but, I would say it's this one. Because this is, like, a true display of, like, amazing vocals and just amazing talent. And the reason why I say it might give a bad taste is because it's not their song. It's a cover song of an old metalcore band called Of Machines from like you know, way back when. Well, yeah. I've never heard anyone mention picturesque to me. That's super cool that you know this band. Plus with the Kayn challenger power, I need it. I got you, buddy. May the blessings be upon you. Here, I have it in my hand. A cold onion on a summer day. Oh, I don't know. Onion enjoyers are the type of people to be like, yeah, I would eat an onion raw. I would just take a bite out of a raw onion. Onion enjoyers are really weird. Kaylee, I don't know. They're extremely weird. I don't really have an understanding of their brain, right? I'm trying to relate to the cool onion enjoyer kids, right? I'm not actually well equipped in the onion, newsletter. What's new today in the world of onion? I got one. I know you're fast, but how fast are you? Apparently much faster than I am, so my fault. All onion enjoyers are ogres, got it. True. But I do eat raw onion on my sandwich. Well, see, I'm not someone that likes onion, but at least that's better than the people that said they'd take a bite of like a raw onion. Like, at least you're putting it on something. Like, I don't understand because I hate onions, but I'm starting to. Remember when I introduced you to Seosin? I introduced you to Seosin? Really? Wow, that's pretty legendary. I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. Did I show you Circa Survive? It was Anthony Green from Seosin, his project afterwards. Circa Survive was pretty good. He also had some solo work. Well, you've been around for a while, just do it. I'm sure you've probably heard something. That's cool though. I feel like a proud father. Maybe that's weird. I feel like a proud shower of music. Yeah, if it's better. Are there rules for song requests? I don't really do song requests because I feel like I love to get music taste from viewers, but I usually just tell them to link me songs in Discord because usually when I listen to music on stream, I'm not really like listening. I just like have it on and it sounds nice, but I really like to listen to something like full volume in my free time. So if my viewers are like, oh, KarasMai, you'd like this, I'd rather listen to it in my free time, if that makes sense. I'd rather like be like, oh, okay. Wow. Gotta have a friend that would eat just onion dipped in ranch like celery. Onion dipped in ranch. I feel like that's like a sign of a sociopath or something. I would not trust that person with my life. Sorry, maybe they're a really good friend to you. I'm kidding, but that's disturbing to hear. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sorry, Briar. If that's Logan Jung, I might have to DM him